Добрий день, я вітаю.
Hello, I would like to welcome everyone. I'm Olga Tomanova. Welcome to Media Center Ukraine. Today we start our briefings with an important topic for all of us. We're going to be discussing how the country's weather would shift by late fall, and we would also discuss what temperature should we expect this coming winter. Nataliia Ptukha is a spokesperson of the Ukrainian Hydrometeorological Center online. Hello, everyone. So, for 3 straight days we had rainy weather. It feels like your ordinary fall weather. What to expect soon? Well, it was a cyclone going through Ukraine, which caused in the regions this rainy weather. And in Kyiv, we even had the record numbers of moisture and raindrop. And now the cyclone moves into the southern eastern direction. It leaves the territory of Ukraine. Well, there will be some remaining rainy episodes in Sumy and Kharkiv regions, but soon enough, in most of the regions of Ukraine, we will have cloudless weather, and the sun is shining finally, and also when it felt not only grim but also the temperature was below than now. But by Friday, the daily temperatures will reach the 24 centigrade. It's just that tomorrow the northern western region will have the range of 14 to 19, but that's again because it's the end of the cyclone, and with more sun, the air temperature will go up, but still within 4 to 11 degrees. Of course, close to the coastline, there will be some night weathers at the level of 16 degrees, which is like the day temperatures elsewhere now. Also, in the eastern part of Ukraine, because of the end of the cyclone, there might be windy weather with the shifts of showers of weather. It would be shifting its direction from western to northern eastern, pushing the cyclone with air masses at the speed of 5 to 10 seconds per second. What to expect looking forward? Come Friday, there will be new atmospheric front coming from the west this time, and come Saturday, almost the whole of the right side of the Dnieper River, there will be rainy weather. Then it would shift across the river, and over the weekend it will be moving from west to east. But finally, there will be rain coming to Dnipropetrovsk region because the drought there is lasting for far too long, and bits of raindrop water won't go amiss. But then, come the 14th, we would come back to anticyclone weather, but also there will be the shift of air flows, which means that more cool air would come to us, thus causing nights getting cold, especially in western regions. And on October the 15th, that's half of the fall, and sometimes the night temperatures will be reaching freezing temperatures in the western regions once again. But again, let me remind you that whatever you can forecast more or less realistically is for the upcoming 5 days. Everything else are trends, but then most likely there will be both less rain and lower temperatures. Will the Indian summer coming to us anytime soon? Well, we all felt the drop in temperature for a couple of days, but before that, in certain Carpathian regions on the mountaintops, the soil was frozen at nights, couple of nights, but again, we felt the breath of autumn, and basically the couple of 2 or 3 next days would feel like the Indian summer. But again, in southern and central regions, the meteorological autumn hasn't yet even arrived. When for a couple of straight days the daily average temperatures dropped below 15 degrees, we had those 15 degrees floor temperatures touched, but not for stretches of time like 3 to 5 days. So, since the middle of the calendar fall is coming, after a couple of sunny cozy days over the weekend and all through the next week, you will feel the stable decrease in temperature, feeling more like autumn. Well, Nataliia, you mentioned that there were early frozen nights, but when should we get prepared for below zero temperatures? Well, it's happened only a couple of times locally on the soil, not in the air, but like I said, after the weekend, when the new atmospheric masses would arrive to Ukraine, coming from west and northern west, which brings cooler air. So after the 14th especially, probably you would feel some light frosts in the western regions, northern east, but will be keeping track of the weather forecast. But like I said, light frost will be coming to western regions. But still, looking into the coming winter, the winter is coming. So is it possible to expect that it will be an early arrival of the winter? It's too early to speak about winter. We're only covering the fall trends. And those trends are that despite cool weather in early October, there would be the slight increase in weather, but as for winter, the trend is the same as I previously mentioned. The longer is the number of days with higher temperatures, and the fewer is the number of days of colder days. But again, the trends of the last couple of months, when each month has climatic increases, so which brings us to an assumption that it might be a mild winter, but with some shifts of weather, because our country is located continentally in such a way that we would still face some cold days, but there would be more warmer days. That was Nataliia Ptukha from the Ukrainian Hydrometeorological Service. Thank you for sharing the latest weather forecast with us. And at noon, we'll have the next briefing where we would be talking about the current situation at the border with Belarus and Russia. And Andriy Demchenko, spokesperson for the State Border Guard Service, will talk with us on the status at checkpoints. So we'll keep working together on achieving our victory. Glory to the armed forces of Ukraine, and glory to Ukraine.